Hello. I have once again left my water bottle in the other room. I filled it up and then did not bring it in here. And I just realized that when I wanted to take a drink, and it's like, oh, it's not there. I'm in a little bit of pain today, so I thought that I would distract myself by doing a little stream. I recently got a birthday present from my brother, which was Dragon Quest Builders 2. He said it's one of the greatest games of all time. I believe it was on my wish list because somebody else had recommended it. So I guess I'm gonna give that a try. As far as I could tell, it was full screen only, so I have it set up to do full screen, and let me pull up Twitch on my phone so that I have access to chat. And then we are going to pull up the game. And while that launches, I'll grab my water bottle real quick. Looks like it might be slightly off-center, but hopefully it's not, hopefully it won't miss anything. So I guess I'll do start from new game. Time to design your character. Select a gender. Do we all have the, that's a nice color. Do we all have, we all have pigtails? That is the universal I'm a girl. Okay. So not crazy character customization, but a little bit. Can I do uppercase? Oh, I can now adjust the game settings. Oh, maybe I can make it so that it's not full screen. That'd be nice. Camera movement. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't sign up for camera movement. This does not bode well. Low camera rotation. Well, I wanted to do graphics settings, but... Oh, here we go, display settings. Okay. Let's do that. I prefer that. Okay, so now I need to quit and then reload the game so that I can be not in full screen. Because I would like to be able to... I don't think it's capturing the entire thing. Like, I can't see the little loading, jumping guy. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. It seems ominous. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out, rank upon rank, to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up... Oh yeah, it's definitely not centered. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn, and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah, huzzah, all hail Hargon. Praise be to Malroth. O hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm gonna see if I can... I'm actually doing control function escape, which usually lets me out of the game, but it's not working. They're like, you cannot escape, you cannot resize the window, screw you. Kek kek kek, the look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're only one of them builders, right? Yeah. You want to watch that mouth of yours, girl? Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for laughs like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on the deck. Use WASD to move your character and the mouse to control the camera. Press space to jump. Okay, the game has been exited. So now, hopefully, when we relaunch it, the settings will apply properly, and we can actually do the thing. I'm going to adjust the Steam settings to be auto capture. And we'll try this again. Yay! It's working! Will it allow me to move the window off-center? It will. Alright, cool. I can close this because I can now view chat on my own screen. I have no option to continue. Apparently I lost my progress. That's fine. You know what? This is fine. Okay, here's the question. If you're not going to allow me, why would you... Okay. if you're not gonna allow me to change the settings before doing the character, but then not save the character, like, why is it in that order? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But I do believe this is an older game, so that might explain some of it. Now you guys can actually read along. The Builder, tell me, girl, do the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. Now are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. I guess I go up the stairs. Yeah. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good girl down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. Letters can't remember when she last ate. The thought of food makes her stomach start rumbling. Edible essentials. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Select it with the scroll wheel and press right click to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness and gauge and replenish some health. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it, but you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Builder, I have something to tell you. If you ever get stuck or can't figure out what to do next, be sure to check back with whoever you spoke to last. It shows you're willing to do the job right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now that's a tip that'll serve you well, in this life and the next. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in the Cantillon, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Creaky-hee-hee. Well, if it isn't little Miss Builder. You're only an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere these days without bumping into a little intolerant little hellbent on doing all the hard work. World's going down the pan, that's for sure. Our only choice is to eliminate bothersome builders like you one by one. Cree-hee-hee. Erg, this ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell you stuff like that to a lowly little Draki. Hello, Gooman. We are the last surviving members of the Children of Hargoon, the ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. Slurp. What's with all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squishing you Goomans once and for all. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Bidenhall, Kennock, Moonbrook, from forth these 3 kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, and laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Yo, I did the thing. Kek, so you talked to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know, we're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty Master of Destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Listen up, Builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things shipshape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all of the driftwood strewn about the deck, and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Fists of Steel. Each piece of driftwood is marked with an icon. Run up to one and press left click to punch it into something useful. I like that we just punch it into something useful. That seems pretty funny. Yo, I did it. Well, 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 my deck looks much better shape now that you picked up all that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind, but considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. He wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you were actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Seems like you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. I've been watching you, Builder. I saw you scrabble about the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard, but such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see the worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you will need this oil to craft them. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There's 1 by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail me, Builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you have finished that task. You can make some torches at the worn-out workbench using the materials in your inventory. In case you weren't listening to what he just said. Torches can be placed down on top of other blocks. Select the item and press right-click to put one down. Careful not to fall down there. Nice little hole. Whoops. Can I pick it back up? Probably not. Aha! I can pick it back up. I just have to punch it into submission. Seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters, you will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard the ship who still might find use for you. Go to them, I pray. Okay. God. Can the camera chill out, please? Well, well, if it's in the so-called builder, anyone think you'd own the place the way you're strutting around? What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on captain's orders and you want to give me a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? What, you? Fancy taking a swing at the kid? Just trying not to kill her. Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you though, that skeleton shortage is a proper head case. Come find me after the fight's finished if you can still walk. Alright, camera, that's not helpful. Oh, I did a damage! How come most of the time I'm not doing damage? I legitimately do not understand. I'm just getting my butt handed to me. Legitimately do not understand how I'm supposed to fight this guy. Seems like if I... Okay. You're a better boxer than you look, I give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. It doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Luckily, you don't have a future to speak of at all. Kek. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the bosun what weakling you are. You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you had had a weapon? Kek. A likely story. You're gonna bash him upside the skull with random torches you're such a whiz at whipping up. Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you got there? Eureka! Letters learns a new recipe. A cypress stick. A broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Attack +8. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Well, I never. You gonna tell me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make the cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? One more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. The weapon's of no use otherwise. These bad guys are so kindly giving me this wonderful tutorial. When you acquire a new weapon, select it with the scroll bar and press right-click to wield it. Try equipping the cypress stick to deal some extra damage. The girl genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at the old bag of bones? Okay, yeah, so I basically couldn't fight because I didn't have a weapon. Bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lass. Go brag about me to the bosun. So they're just teaching you how important it is to have equipment. Just look at the state of him. The only thing that he's good for now is feeding a dog. Ha ha ha. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him? Kek. That's a new one. I'll wager no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you could butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. Certainly helped pass the time if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet, not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones. There's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. About you. Oh, almighty Hargon, how did those hated humans ever manage to defeat you? Did the whole world not cower before you after you obliterated Moonbrook? If only I'd risen from my grave in High Priest Hargon's heyday, I would have led an undeath luxury instead of being stuck here with the skeleton crew. I'm sure the next person I need... Ah, there we go. Person's over here. Yo. My, you've been a busy little lady, haven't you? First you made those torches and now a cypress stick? For one thing, you can hardly call yourself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you even have any? Alas, not. Other than a simple cypress stick, you haven't a single tool upon your person. Such a shame. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from the builder in the big brig below decks. Now they are yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels, place on them the map beside me. And one more thing, should be using a mouse, you may press the scroll wheel to switch effortlessly between your gloves and cypress stick. Now go. Gloves acquired! Pick stuff up and plonk it down. Press F to pick something up and press C when holding something to rotate it. Okay. Be careful not to fall down that hole. Maybe F to let it go? F also lets it go. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Stacking up barrels on the ship because we don't know what else to do. Spell down the hole. Wonderful work. 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I am sure you'll agree a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels, but based on how you're showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That's the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended everyone's errands for now. Hurry along and inform the good captain you require some more back-breaking chores. Excuse me, sir. I need more back-breaking chores. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working her fingers to the bone for us monsters, without a word of complaint neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now. You actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Do you enjoy building things? Keh, of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I can tell from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter. But that's why we can't let you live. Well, what with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern like Billy O, can I? Sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Keh, just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. Reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin girl. And what's more, I like the cut of your jib. What do you say, lassie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's with the big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Huh? Where did this rain come from? Well, you'll have to tell me later, lassie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in. Ah, an apprentice builder. You will do nicely. I can't pass by this. It's going to stay as long as it wants to stay. Which is a really long time. This is your world to create and yours to destroy. Now come to me, my child. Oi, cloth ears, what are you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you get your fleshy rump below decks and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you. Okay. I'm down here. Now what? Maybe I was supposed to talk to him more and protest. On my honor as the captain of the ship, I'll never see my crewmates sent to the bottom of the briny, even if it costs me my life. And as my new cabin girl, that includes you, Builder. I won't let you die. Not here, not this night. Now get your bony behind below decks, past the brig, and take shelter in the cold. Captain's orders. Ah! Now, I have an indicator of where I'm supposed to go. Wow, what the heck's going on? Captain, Slurp, come to the hold quickly. We're in deep goo-goo down here. Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold on tight, I'm on my way. Go right there, Builder? Ah, but I can't be stopped to help some human. Gotta get to the hold. Argon, preserve us. This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, Builder, get your bony backside in here pronto. I need your help. Over here, Builder. What took you so long? I've got bad news, Builder. We've been swept right into a reef and a rock's gone clean through the hole. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Jones's locker. I don't know if this will work, but try cramming a crate into the hole. You've got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. That was a closer shave than I'd have liked, but you did it. You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes. I love the holes are perfectly square-shaped. It's perfect. Use more crates to plug up the holes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I am not a fan of the controls here. The way the camera just kind of does its own thing. Is that all of them? You're a lifesaver. Builder or no, I owe you one. But as we're running with that rock has made mincemeat of that hole, the next wave could... I knew it! It's a race against time, Builder. Cram some more crates in the holes and hurry. You sure are my ship good and proper. I don't know where I'd be without you. She'll hold for now, but who knows how much long. Oh, throw me a bone. We're done for. Holy moly, look at that one. We don't have any crates big enough to plug up that. The zip builder. It was nice knowing you. Don't forget me, builder. Tutorial completed. Dragon Quest Builders 2. I wonder if I had customized my character, if it would have the different colors in this opening sequence or not. Because I just went with the default the second time around. Shipwreck Survivor awarded for surviving the Slade ship. Yay. Ow. I was gonna eat more apple, but I guess now I'm not. I feel like a piece may have fell, but I'm not sure where it fell to. Letters awakens on a sandy shore. Seems as though she's washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of a skeleton ship. She decides to take a look around to see what she can see. Suddenly, Letters hears a voice. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How'd I even get here? The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Letters might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. But what if I want what's in here? Ooh, some kelp. Ah, okay. Cutscene triggered. Isle of Awakening, the land of infinite opportunity. I get it. Everything's square. Hello, person. How you doing? The sky's such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven, or hell more likely? Oh, what was that noise? Hey, Bunches, who the heck are you? Oh, hello there. How you doing? Finally, a live one. Say you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank and then you woke up on this beach? So how come you didn't cark it too? What's your story? Your name's Letters and you're an apprentice builder? Huh, never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, do you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me! What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you've never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... Cough sputter. What the... Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. She sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. How about we don't do that and... Where am I? How did I get here? Eep! You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Wah! There she goes. She got a mouth on her, hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the... Why does he want to murder everyone? There's no response. It's just a corpse. Dang, I'm surprised that they're like... A wave breaks on the shore and washes the body out to sea. I'm surprised that they, just have dead people. There's no response. It's just a corpse. How about you? If I want this clam. Yeah. I want some clams. Do 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 do. Getting the clams. Do 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 do. Getting the clams. Alright, fine. We can go back and find her, I guess. Ooh, but I also want to open this treasure chest looking thing here. Oh, it's actually just wood. Got it. Okay. Oh, there's a table right here. Get away from me, you villains! If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with letters when you ship shank. Just a moment, do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship, the one that ran around grinning while the horrid monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Oh well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, well, we need to hold out till help arrives. Let me see. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick it up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it'll take for a search party to locate us, so we need enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or 2 on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on a bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. Might as well put them to use. I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on those lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm going to get my beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building four posters, so we have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in rooms when you're done. Don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here, anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles? Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then you become a fully fledged builder. You'll have me to thank for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? How about we put her out of our misery instead? Let the mission begin. What's that funny looking thing you got there? Wouldn't be one of those scallywiggles the girl's driving on about by any chance. It smells pretty fishy to me. If we ate one of them raw, we'd be chucked up chunks till the break of dawn. That's something I'd rather avoid. That girl really gives me the hump. First she won't stop whinging. Then from the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her skivvy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. Dark Legion Mage says, my guess so far from me just tuning in is she is okay with this game. Yeah. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same of us. You gotta look out for number one. That's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You know, you said you were a builder? Is that like something to do with a duck's nose? What? Oh, like a bill. Whatever these builder business is all about, I'll help you, but only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which of her ants to do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Just stuff some planks in the holes and hey presto, we've builded ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Okay. Oh. I need to make walls. But I don't know how to do that. Maybe I can make them out of sand. Hiya! Right click. Yeah, man. Had it for a second. There we go. Awarded for building your first room. Letters, you repaired my room. I like how it's her room. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not a bad base for an apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by any time you like. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Next up is dinner. She wants us to cook those scallywinky things on a bonfire. that something you can do? Letters learns a new recipe! Bonfire! Big bundle of branches that burns brightly, can be used to cook food. Yay! What's the deal with that book? Huh? You just invented bonfires and now you can build one if you have enough materials? All you need to do is put together some wood and oil in that worn out workbench? Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. Here. All you need now is wood. That girl said you'd get some from driftwood and broken barrels, whatever that means. Anyway, you'd better get that bonfire built. No use starving her and only putting her in an even worse mood than she's already in. What's that you've made? It's hot as heck. It spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You're not supposed to play with fire, right? Bonfire Bistro. You can use a bonfire to cook food, select an ingredient, put it on the fire, and press E to start cooking. See what happens when you throw Scallywinkle on it. Careful, Scallywinkle just fell in the fire. Oh, that must be how you cook it. So builders can make food too, huh? Still, it'll be a little while till that Scallywinkle's completely cooked. Let's go look for some more materials while we wait. Food takes a little time to cook. Just try to be patient. It'll be ready before you know it. I'm just gonna wait. Ah, E to collect. That aroma. Is that the smell of a succulently seared Scallywinkle? I must have it. Om nom nom nom. Ah, the scent of seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains. Simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to Scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that looks vaguely edible, try cooking it on a bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare. It makes me feel healthier, too. Just remember that cookery is all about experimentation. Oh, how rude of me. I just realized never asked your names. Letters and Malroth, you say? I know you're a builder, Letters. What do you do, Malroth? Well, Actually, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island and I can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. I think he's a murderer. Well, well, an apprentice builder and her amnesiac friend. What an unexpected partnership. Oh, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny runt like her, you must be dreaming. Yawn. Speaking of dreams, starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day. That seared Scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. So, Letters, how's progress going with the straw bedding I asked you to make? I'm really rather ready to hit the hay. Badoots. Eureka, Letters learned a new recipe. Straw bedding. Basic bedding can be made from dried weeds, plonked in a pile, can be slept on. Here we go, she's got her book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw something dry and grassy along the shore of the west. Could that be what you're looking for? Snooze of that ad. Do-do-do-do. But what if I want to make, more Scallywinkle things? Is that to the west? How do I swap tools? Hey, Letters, I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making and materials and builders, but what is that? Oh, I found the piece. Ugh. By putting my foot on it. Hearing making materials and builders, what does that actually mean? You smash things you find here and to get materials which you use to make new stuff? That's what being a builder's all about? I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. How come I don't know already? Look, they might be a tenpenny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never built a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled. I don't think I can kill whatever that is. Looking for some weeds. Looking for some weeds for hay. I wonder if I... Oh, no, I bet it's these things over here. Hey-ya! Yeah, there we go. Window is helping me get some stuff. Okay, I guess we will hope that that's enough. I was running pretty low on energy, so... Let's do some straw bedding! We'll make 3 of them! I'm just gonna make 1. Okay. Now I'm going to make 2. I wonder if Malekith doesn't get tired. Curious what cooked kelp is like. Trying to put it in a corner. This is wonderful! You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too! Taking a nap during the day will help to recharge our energies. After the sun goes down, we'll be able to while away the dark and dangerous night in Dreamland. Sigh, I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew we were rubbing shoulders with a builder, and on a desert island, no less. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on that accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa. Oh, Mama. Oh, Rykor, thank you for the bits. I may be marooned on a desert island with these two lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, thank you both ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. It's actually get them well-earned rest. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna collect that last food that I cooked. Collect. I made my first crispy kelp. And I'm going to sleep during the outbreak here. Did finish the task that she gave us. Oh, I need to talk to her one more time. Okay. Alright, hang on. We're going to, I'm running an ad break right now because it did it itself, and I'm gonna get a snack and BRB. Okay. Let's see now. You've prepared a room, sorted out my sleeping arrangements, maybe supper. I do believe that is everything. I must say it's a real relief to have a builder around. And judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know we're standard here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do, so that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a fun little adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this would be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture, maybe even some manners. Now then, Letters, I want you to go out at first light every morning and forage 30 scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. It must all be cooked by lunchtime or I shall be cross. Who wants to talk now? Oh, Malroth does. I thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she got what she wanted, but she's just as big a pain in the neck as she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, we had everything we need to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Sigh. Hey, Letters, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. Okay. I think we sleep now, because it seems like it's nighttime. Hang on, we're not done for the day just yet. Okay. I've been watching you make stuff all day. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I want to do. Watch this. I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? Punch, punch, punch. That's not right. Why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. Grah! He's gonna destroy the table. What did I do wrong? Doesn't make sense. Why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. Dude, you were insulting builders like 2 minutes ago. Forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games. It's actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, Letters. I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things out and made something for me. Eureka! Oaken Club. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an oaken club. I can use it to whack stuff? Ha ha ha, that sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. What are you waiting for? Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme. Hey, this is really a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. I will stand immediately in the range. I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. And to think you made it using only a junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Letters. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Huh? Letters, can you feel that? Some kind of evil aura. It must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead, and you'll be scrapping with the best of them in no time. I avoided those slimes earlier, by the way. The monster is somewhere down the coast to the west. I want to break into my new club by breaking that sucker's skull. New destination's been added. Well, I've been playing for about an hour. So far, it seems like it's a pretty simple game. Which is good. I imagine it opens up more later. You know, it's giving good tutorial, it's scaling in its complexity. I'm not, like, tired of it yet. I'm actually at 120. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep going with it. Seems good so far. Especially for an older game. So we're going west. Ooh. Ooh. The monsters appear! Hiya! Yeah, Malachus was doing most of the work there. But we did it! Together! What was that? When you stuck your hand out just then, I got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five? It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done? Huh. Never thought of myself as a touchy-feely type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high five malarkey. Anyway, how did you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a fitter already. Our level increases. We have levels, apparently. Malroth gets stronger, Letters reaches level 2. Her maximum HP increases. Felt good whacking that rat, right? It's like a little irritating little itch has been well and truly scratched. But don't forget, you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick it to the construction, you can leave monster mastering to me. Still, building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess one destruction is more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright. Make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Okay, it sounds like we can actually go to sleep now. Letters. I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Time to hit the hay. Resting in the bed during the daytime will restore your health, but climbing into bed at night, you'll go straight to sleep and wake up bright and bushy-tailed next morning. Collected a bunch of oil, too. Let's go back to the fort. Gonna go back to the fort that has no roof. Day 1 completed. Who's such a little bossy pants? Probably a class thing. Good morning, you two. Hope you slept soundly, because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Your first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast for the beach. Eek! No! What is it, a little monster? It's my scallywinkle. It's disappeared. What? Alright, Malrath, open up. I know it was you. I purposely only ate half of that seared scallywinkle last night, so I grabbed the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wittering on about? I haven't touched your manky half-munched mollusk. Huh? That aura. What's going on this time? Hey, you two, you're gonna want to see this. Aha, there's the culprit. That monster must be the one who snaffled my scallywinkle. Ho ho ho. Opening up a new part of the island? I just took down the whole cliff, and are those steps? Oh, this way, young whip snappers. That floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? On second thoughts, maybe it'd be able to tell us something about this island. Letters, Lulu, let's go after that monster. Got questions that need answering. Oh, this way, this way. Quickly now. Stay where you are, freaky fogey. I don't like this one bit. That mad old monster has even made the sky turn a funny color. Who cares about the stupid sky? I want my breakfast, and you two are going to jolly well help me get it back. There's this way? I'm to the top of the mountain. This way, Kitty Winkles. Nearly there. He's leading us on a wild goose chase. Does that horrid hammerhead expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain? That monster's got some kind of strange power. I never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. What's a place like this doing on a desert island? Come on, Letters, the Hammerhood's just up ahead. Let's make spill the beans on the island's secrets. There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over the bivalve and no one gets hurt. Surely a noble lady can prevent a hungry hammerhood of her half-snarfed leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Let her seared that scallywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit. They like alliterations in this game. Ah, yes, letters. It just so happens I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for, oh, a very long time indeed. Wait, how do you know she's a builder? Ho-ho, you're an observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pitched that scrumptious scallywinkle was to lure your fine friend up here. Look around you, Letters. This temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. If you are the builder I believe you to be, perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to rebuild the temple is right here, in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide. Come back here, you conniving old codger. If you think we're going to fix your house for free, you've got another thing coming. And anyway, what's a blueprint? Letters draws out a mountaintop temple blueprint. I need masonry walls and braziers. Letters, why did you draw all these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints the Hammerhood was telling us about? Gosh, you've never been here before, but you were still able to drop a design for the mountaintop temple. That's incredible. Now all you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block now. If that old loony was telling the truth, those chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. Looks like all you need to do is place masonry wall blocks in squares and put a brazier on top of each one. Use your gloves to move them if you make a mistake. Are you ready to show Gary Glows a lot how the real builder does things? Keep one eye on the blueprint and you can't go wrong. Built to spec. Press Z when you're standing on a blueprint to view more information about it. Check the blueprint as you build. Make sure every block is in its rightful place. So supposedly there are treasure chests around here. There are the braziers. Obtain some masonry wall blocks. Ma'am, you're a little bit in the way. Okay, maybe if I move the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna place a block right there, so probably want to get out of the way. Moving the camera does seem to be the way. So that you are on a parallel or perpendicular grid. You don't want to be diagonal, because then it kind of confuses the aiming. I do like that it shows you exactly where you're going to place the thing, though. That's deeply helpful. After all this time, it still kind of feels like we're doing tutorial. Like how Lulu's just kind of supervising. Letters completes the Mountaintop Temple blueprint! Burr, burr, burr. Good work, Letters. You finished the blueprint. And you didn't even break a sweat. I think you'll have you build a palace for me next. That shouldn't be any trouble for an expert like you. Answer me one thing, though. How did you come up with that blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. That big book on your back has everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted now, Letters. The secret's out. You may as well let me read it. You won't? Why not? Is something the matter, Letters? You've gone all red. Wait, you don't have a mucky magazine sandwiched between the pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth that'll be good as... Ho ho ho. You finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance, and you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Letters. A builder born and bred. As a thank you for your hard work, I'd like to give you a little present. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did. The hammer. Devil's Cry says, ooh, DQ builders too. Bash blocks to bits with big hard hits. A silly old hammer? I thought you were going to give me back my breakfast. That's a giant mallet, an indispensable item in the tool kit of any self-respecting builder. With that hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before, and gather even more materials. I'm not into DQ, Devils. This game was a gift. It was recommended by chat at some point. So I'm just giving it a try. I've never played a DQ game before. I know a little bit about DQ because, I was in a game, well, I actually probably haven't retained very much, but there was a guy in Games Club in college who seemed to have DQ as a special interest and would tell me, like, all about it, because I was, like, the only person who would listen. But I don't know how much I retained. It was a long while ago. But I might know a little bit about it. Interesting. I also have another corking gift for you, Letters. I'm sure you'll like this one. I give you this island! All of it! Every last block. What? You're giving her this entire island? All she did was repair the temple. I now own real estate. GG. This world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to this island, the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their very own piece of paradise. Dark Leaf says, meaning she was the nice person to try to listen, but in the end, she was not really into it. I mean, yeah. It probably didn't help that I didn't have a lot of context either. But now everything has crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief, embedded in the blocks beneath us. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who can bring life back to this barren land, block by block. And the DQ fan didn't have the social awareness to notice that. Yeah. It's okay, though. And you want Letters here to do all the hard work? We don't even know what we're supposed to build. And we don't know who you are either. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. It certainly is mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of this island, and what I say goes. Well, it looks like you've just become the proud owner of a private island, Letters. Are you gonna take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'll stick around too, at least until I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. What do you say, Letters? Will you take the island? It's a stonking good offer. What if I said no? I just knew you'd make the right decision. Now we can begin work on Lulutopia. The first thing I want is a palace. Malroth, I need you to... Lulutopia? I don't think so. Today we establish Malroth's Empire of Evisceration, right, Letters? And she could be our first sacrifice. Oh, man. Ho ho ho, you young upstarts. This island belongs to Letters now. You should leave the big decisions like these up to her. Now, Letters, you must be itching to try out the giant mallet of yours. Come up and see if you can break this wall behind me. There's an absolute smashing treasure back there I think you'll be very interested in. Hammers are perfect for bashing hard things. Press F once for a single strike, or press and hold continuously. You can switch tools anytime by pressing R. Ah, okay. So, let me... I haven't saved yet. Oh, there is an autosave. Okay, well. Same will override the save data and be lost for good. Yes. Save successful. Okay. I'm going to snooze the ad again. And we're going to try to get into this wall first. But then I'll need to run another ad. Oh. Okay. When hunger strikes, if your fullness gauge ever drops to 0%, you won't be able to dash or string 2 sword slashes together. It's wise to fill your stomach before that happens. Okay. I did make this earlier. Okay. Now I should be good. You call that a treasure? It just looks like a tatty old notice board to me. It may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain it more later. For now, just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. The notice board is where builders go to share their favorite snaps. Use it when you want to show off or need a spark of inspiration. You must be connected to the network to access notice board. You must create an account if you want to enjoy the game's online features. Okay. Okay. Your account has been registered successfully. Ooh, people have... Ooh, somebody made a Sonic the Hedgehog. It's pretty cool. It's like somebody made a swimming pool. People are swimming around in there. Ho ho, did you like what you saw, youngins? Oh yes, I saw the most wonderful photographs, and there were so many of them. I hope Letters takes the time to snap a few herself. I can be her model. Ho ho ho, you youngins, enjoy yourselves. Come find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right out here. Say cheese, open the menu with escape and press C to enter snapshot mode. You can store up to 99 snaps in your album, which can be accessed from the miscellaneous submenu. Do I have to? Is that, like, necessary to progress? I literally forgot the instructions they just said, so I'm gonna hope that I can just move on now. There were some fantastic photographs on the notice board. I hope you'll get snap happy with your creations as well. So that thing's called the notice board. Well, if it helps become a better builder, I'm all for it. Yeah, I literally remember how to get to my snapshots. I do not remember how to take them. I remember C, but I can't remember the command before that. So we're just gonna leave. Yay! Yo. How do you like your new notice boards? Quite Snap Snap Snapper's paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of those boards nearby, you can flout the laws of space and time and observe the work of other builders whenever you desire. And you can put your creations on display for other builders to view, too. I'm sure you can see the notice board as a super source of ideas and inspiration. Half those complete gibberish to me, but if it helps me build the palace of my dreams, I'm all for it. Speaking of which, I can't see you making much progress on that anytime soon. There's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way. It's this island. There are hardly any raw materials. I don't think even a master builder would contemplate constructing a castle out of scallywinks and kelp. Ho ho ho, I know that little lassie. There's only one way to get your hands on the materials you need. Track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. Well, like I have to sail somewhere else? As the young damsel pulled out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for an aspiring builder, but even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you'd make much headway with just the three of you. Wood and stone to stone are all well and good, but what you really need is people. You'll have to travel to other islands and bring back a few friends to help you out. Besides, it gets lonely rattling around here on this big island all by yourself. A few fresh faces really liven the place up. Hold on, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to these other islands without a ship? Ho ho, top question indeed. One that the heavens shall soon answer. You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. Hmm? Ho ho ho, a ship. Whoever would have thought it. We're not stranded anymore, yay! You're doing this on purpose now. Alright, out with it. Who are you really? You cut all the guardian spirit rubbish. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I ever knew. But I've got a funny feeling that it will all come right back to me if I watch letters working your magic. Well, there's no time like the present, so let's go and speak to the captain of that ship and get the work started. New destination. Alright. Here comes the ad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. So I guess now we go down to this ship. Oh! Snapshot mode. So it's pause and then C. That makes sense. Okay. Whee! Whee! Oh! You take damage if you fall from a high place. Conserve your health, descending little by little. Good to know. Here I was, thought I was taking a awesome shortcut. Hello, my dude. Ahoy there, me briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any other humans for fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue, minding me bee's knees, when I sailed right in the path of one of the Children of Hargon slave ships. I managed to avoid him, but only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realized me map was back to front, I was already stuck in a coffee stain. I tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island on me portboard bow and punted over. So what's your story? How do you young whippersnappers end up here? My name's Lulu, and this is the Kingdom of Lulutopia, or at least it will be once the letter seer's finished with it. Lulutopia, eh? Sounds like a lovely place for landlubbers like yourselves. I had a safe haven for a salted old sea dog like me. Goodness only knows what would have become of me if I hadn't sloshed up on these shores. Goddess only knows what this guy's talking about. Tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship you off to any island from here to the second stain on me map's backside. At least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of me neck, and I don't know me neck at all. But if you hear any islands nearby, I'll happily ferry ye over. Well, your boat's a bit on the small side, but looks in a decent nick. I say we got a deal. Ho ho ho, it seems everything is dropping into place. The fine captain will take you nearby islands, where I'm sure they'll find plenty of materials and able bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Lulutopia needs is a little greenery. I can picture it now. Tree-lined boulevards, spacious parks, and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Furrowfield, an island to the east, famed for its fertile fields and fruitful farms. The island is home to a young lass with bright future in farming, and a dashing dandy with a bushy beard. They should be able to help your cause. I'll mark it on Captain Brownbeard's map. You just leave the sailing to him. You heard the magic monster letters. Come and find me when you're ready to go. We'll weigh the anchor. It was 5 tons last time I checked. Okay. I guess we're gonna go over here. When you travel between islands, your save data will be overwritten. Your autosave will be deleted. Please do not exit the game or turn off the system until you reach your destination. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. But I must warn you, this vessel ain't built for chugging cargo. You'll have to leave behind everything you gathered here, and fish for more materials when we reach our destination. Let her safely stow her stuff in the storage sack. Awarded for setting sail from the Isle of Awakening, Apprentice Adventurer. Letters, Malroth. You decided to go to this new island, then? Yup, we're not sticking around here any longer. Hop aboard, Lulu, you're coming too. Actually, I think I'll stay here. Good. What the? I thought you'd leave all the hard work to us. Did you? Just get on board. I'm sorry, but I can't. After what happened on Hargon's slave ship, I don't think I can stomach setting foot on a boat right now. But don't let that stop you from exploring this Furrowfield place. I'll be here. I'm tougher than I look, I'll have you know. You've got a big responsibility on your shoulders now. Lulutopia needs materials, food, and new citizens. You'll have to find them and bring them back. I like how she just keeps calling it Lulutopia in the hopes that the name will stick. Oh, and if you meet this farming prodigy out there, make sure she teaches you how to turn this island into green and pleasant land. Together we can make Lulutopia a verdant paradise fit for a princess such as myself. Ho ho ho. You two go off on your little adventure. Lulu will be safe here in my care. Ha, as if we trust a word you say. Still, it's only Lulu's neck on the line. Alright, let's roll. We round up all these Furrowfielders, put them to work in the sweatshops of Malroth's Empire of Evisceration. It's not as catchy as Lulutopia, my man. When you get back, we can have a grand gala jamboree to celebrate Lulutopia's Foundation Day. Bon voyage! Come on, Letters. I can't wait to see what Furrowfield is like. All this talk of food and farming makes my tummy rumble. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Sitting on the front of the ship just does not care. So the Lord of Destruction has befriended a builder. Ah, I guess that makes sense. Malekith is a Lord of Destruction. That's why he likes murdering everything. Destiny moves in... Oh, sorry, I'll slow down. Destiny moves in mysterious ways. Neither men nor monsters can escape its influence. I don't know if this is like loading screens, but it's super slow. But now is the time of creation. Build to your heart's content, young builder, while we await the day of awakening. That's my slow dramatic voice, but it's not slow enough. I think this must be loading screens. There is only one who can save this world from oblivion. Malroth, the Lord of Destruction. Boop 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 ba doo ba doo doo. Ba doo boop 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 ba doo ba doo doo. Ba doo boop 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 ba doo ba doo doo. Rock a lobster. Furrowfield, the land of verdant vegetation. Here we are at last. That hairy hermit's got nerve sending us all the way out here on a boat like this. The way it was listing from side to side, I'm amazed we made it here at all. Dude, why were you sitting on the bow? Well, list or no list, you sound and safe on dry land now. Welcome to Furrowfield. Yar. At least I assume it's Furrowfield. Ain't never heard of the place myself, but don't look like Baron or Zahan, I can tell you that much. Anyway, I'm heading out for a bit to get the lie of the sea, but don't worry, like the lie of the land. I won't sail away into the sunrise. I'll be back in time to take you both home. I think this guy's been drinking too much seawater. Come on, letters, let's get going. I want to see what the island's got in store for us. Turn up the game a little bit. Got some music happening. I guess I can't pick up the rope. We're going exploring, do-do-do-do. I cut up the weeds, do-do-do-do-do. This island's pretty weird, don't you think? The trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. Do you really think we'll find the greenery we're after in a slimy, stinky place like this? Huh? Whoa, what the heck is that? Some kind of pink pulsating thing, but what is it? I think it's some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. You reckon the whole thing's edible, or he's gonna get eaten or something? Blurg, cough, sputter. Stupid thing just blew up in my face. And what a stink. Turned the dirt around it all gross and slimy, too. Ha, I've heard of fruit going off before, but not like that. The place is crazy. So we got, like, fruit bombs. I smell a fight brewing. Letters over there. Help! Leave me alone. There's no point in trying to eat me. I'm nothing but skin and bone. Eek! Ha ha ha, sounds like fun. Let's go and see what all the screaming is about. Bad boons. The bad boons are defeated. That'll teach those monkeys mess with us. Time to get some info out of Sally Screams a Lot. Oh, you can climb those vines. Interesting. Sob, so this is how I die, as dinner for a big stinky ape. I hope I give them horrible indigestion. Wait, the monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Hee hee. Hmm? Eek, since when have you two been standing there? Since you beat the monsters? Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. My name's Rosie. What's yours, and what are you doing here? He's Malroth the Amnesiac, and your Letter's the Apprentice Builder, and you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island? You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me. I might be lucky I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer on Furrowfield, it is my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come on, follow me. One thing I will say about this game is it's very clear about its objectives, which is probably why I have gone as far as I have. Oh yeah, it didn't even fall. Here we are, Furrowfield's farm, the greenest, greatest garden on the island. How do you like it? Don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden. Oh, I know. That's because we haven't built it yet. Furrowfield used to be a plant lover's paradise, with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere, but then spoil spores appeared and turned all the earth into horrible stinky slime. You could hardly even grow weeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island, and if all of us put our minds to it, I think we can bring it back. All of us? Are those guys mixed up in this too? Perry, there must be something we can do. This is the last of our wheat, not to mention the soil. We've scant enough arable earth as it is. I wouldn't sit so close if I were you, mister. This spoil sport looks like it could go off any minute. Suffering slimes! Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? Quick, you two, we have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Yo. Yo. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? We are, Rosie, but alas, our wheat is not. That spoil sport just obliterated the entire crop. Who are you two, pray tell? I've not seen your faces before. To be honest, I think I rather liked it that way. Dang! This is Letters and this is Malroth. Letters says she's a builder. Blimey neck! What kind of maid goes around telling everyone she's a builder? She must have something wrong with her head. Well said. Listen here, young Rosie. You may have fooled us thus far, but we should not be taken for ninnies. You honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours? You are greatly mistaken. Come on, Perry. We're leaving. Oh, alright. You must face facts. The farm is gone. Stuck-up beardy bloke really rubbed me the wrong way. Still, facial hair friendlies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild this farm if soil's no good. You're wasting your time. No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer at Furrowfield, and Letter's a real live builder. Work together, I know we can do it. Wow, you really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you want to rebuild this place anyway? It's like Bonanzo said, it's my dream. A dream, huh? You know, I really got my head around all those hopes and dream stuff people go on about. Please, Letters, I can't do it on my own. You'll help me rebuild Furrowfield Farm, won't you? No. But why? We both want the same thing. Please, Letters, won't you help me rebuild the farm, even just a little bit? Okay. Now that I've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Letters, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're going to make this place the best farm ever. I was going to say, you should just come farm over on my island. But, it doesn't seem like that's an option. First thing we'll need to do is field plant our crops in. The illusion of choice. What's the best place to put it? If only that was some kind of sign. Scarecrow. Causes residents to turn surrounding suitable soil into tilled earth. Okay. What's the matter? You're looking very pleased with yourself. You've worked out how to build scarecrows? Of course, scarecrows are always found in fields. If we stick one in the ground, everyone will know that's where our new field is. Where should we put it? I know just the spot. Still a little bit of good, clean soil over there. I'm so excited, I can hardly wait to start tilling the soil. Not until you officially mark the field with the scarecrow, of course. You need materials, you can get cord from the vines that grow around here, and wood from the trees. You just have to hit them with your hammer. Build a scarecrow! The cord. It's a scarecrow! field. That what I think it is? It is! Now that we have a scarecrow, everyone will know where to plant our crops. Alright, you can leave the next step to me. It's tilling time. I wanted that rock! I will wait for her to till the field, but I wanted that rock out of the way. Thank you, Master Allen. I hope you are doing well. Oh, just dug something up. Letters obtains a strange something. It's like a little heart. Farming, so much fun. I'm so happy I could pop. Look pretty cheery just now, too, waving your arms in the air with a big grin in your face. What was that about? Something popped out of me and you picked it up? I did feel like I was bursting with gardening glee just now. Maybe, just maybe, some of that happiness actually burst out. Whatever it was sure to come in useful. If any more of them pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up. Gratuitous gratitude. To show their enjoyment and appreciation for building, farming, and other things we'll take for granted, residents will drop gratitude points. Try to collect as many as you can. Get that hay out of the way. What do you think? I've tilled the earth around the scarecrow. Couldn't have done it without you. With your excellent inventions, my farming finesse will be able to make some fantastic fields. I knew there was something special about you from the moment we met. After all, not everyone risks their life telling a stranger they're a builder. You don't see what's so dangerous about that? Have you been living under a rock or something? Everyone knows builders are the enemy. You can also replace the dark soil with good soil. We better get back to business. We have a field now. Let's grow some crops. I might not be able to yet, because I'm still, like, in the beginning. Right now, the soil's ready. The next thing to do is plant some seeds. Here you go. These are for you. Letters obtains 5 cabbage seeds. To be honest, plowing is easy peasy. Anyone with a hoe can do it. But it takes a steady hand and a keen eye to plant a seed properly. I think you're just the woman for the job. There should be 5 cabbage seeds there altogether. Let me know when they are all resting happily in the soil. You planted all the seeds and did a lovely job. Just wait till Bonanzo and Perry see this. They'll be begging for a piece of their agricultural action. Soon enough the seeds will sprout. We'll be one step closer to fulfilling my dream. Complete. Thanks to you, we have ourselves fully plowed and planted field. The only thing left is to water seeds. Do you see that little hill over there? Yeah. There's a spring at the very top, but it's a bit of a pain to have to climb all the way up there every time we need water. So that's where you come in. Can you build something that would make it easier for us to get the water? Some sort of irrigation station? I will pull out my book and come up with an idea. Ka-chow. It's blueprint time. Letters drew out an irrigation station blueprint. 23 spoiled soil and removing the blockage. Okay. Holy heck. Is this? It is. It's a blueprint for an irrigation station. Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing. It's like the one you drew back on the island, but it looks like we'll have to gather the materials for this one ourselves. Well, if there's one thing we have plenty of in the Furrowfield, it's spoiled soil. Just smash up the ground if you need some. Don't forget to break the block that's holding the water back when you're done. Then we'll have ourselves a nice little watering hole. And if you start feeling a bit peckish, just remember there's always plenty of kelp down at the beach. Hmm. Does not seem to be working. Jump! 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 Gotta hold. Practically the only thing we have in abundance. Just dig some up and put it right in the right place. When you finish, don't forget to get rid of the mud that's blocking the water. Said I've gotta hold? Hold what? Did I get spoiled soil? Did I do it? Yes, I did. Okay. I have to be down. That's the secret. That's 10. Is that enough? No, I think I need way more. I think it said it needed 20. Forget how to get into the... Maybe I'll just start placing them. I'm using mouse and keyboard. Two more. Now I need to remove the blockage. Ayah! $91? What do you mean? That was everything. That was... What do you mean 91? That's the whole thing! Oh, maybe it wants some in the corners? I don't know why it would, but... Now is it done? The center? View blueprint is Z. Okay. Want stuff under the waterfall? So, like, stacked up on top? Kinda seems decorative, but okay. Alright! I legit kind of wonder what happens if breaking the water thing is the first thing you do. Like, does it just flood everything? Looks just like the blueprint. Wow. Now we got ourselves an irrigation station. Watering plants is a lot like tilling soil. Any old idiot can do it. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work her magic. It does flood the area. Huh. You just leave the watering to me, she says. Cool. Looks like Four Eyes expects us to help out around here for a while. Suppose can't help her to go with her plans. Hey, you. Going around telling people you're a builder, you're a couple cabbages short of a picnic, you are. Sprouts! She's so happy. Okay, so those don't give me any materials. There we go! All our thirst little seeds found a nice big drink. That's all there is to it. You just till the soil, plant some seeds, water them, wait. It's easier said than done. For one thing, you need healthy soil. There's hardly any left on the island. It's easy to tell if the soil's spoiled. It goes all purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss growing on top, but when you dig down, you find nothing but grimy slime. The only soil that's any good for gardening has a nice earthy brown color. Just take a look at some of the soil I tilled before and compare it to moldy mud nearby. Completed! Alright, there's only one thing left to do before we can harvest our crops. Wait for them to grow! First we'll get some little sprouts, and then a little while later start growing leaves. Before you know it, they'll be all grown up. When that time comes, you won't need any special equipment to harvest them. Just hit them with the cypress stick I've seen you swinging about. Might be a while before they're ready to be harvested. In the meanwhile, you can pass the time by clearing away the rocks and weeds in our future fields, and you can plant some more seeds, too. Speaking of which, here's a few more I had hidden away. May as well go and plant them. Okay. Once you've sown your seeds, it'll be some time before the crops are ready to harvest. Meantime, why not make the farm a little prettier? No, I'm going to plant my seeds first. There is literally no point to holding on to seeds that are not being grown. Okay, there we go. Make it a little prettier. Don't really know about that. Examine. Strange pattern in the soil. Okay, it tells me nothing. If you are a builder, which is doubtful indeed, Furrow Farm cannot be rebuilt. Good day to you, madam. Alright, so he's just like, no, no, no. Well, I guess I could make a bed for myself and go to sleep since it is nighttime. I could also make the house more of a house. I don't know if I could fall asleep in a room that's not a room. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. You can demolish everything and replace it all. Hold 3 to look down and hammer. Hold 3? Hold 3 appears to make me look up. Oh, I got some rope randomly. Cool. One is down, 3 is up. That doesn't seem to be helping matters. Okay, let's make this a room, shall we? Gotta get to these ones in the back. Okay, it looks like it is... Oh, not quite. There we go, it's a room now! Hooray! Oh no, it's not a room anymore! I heard it! Nope. Okay. Okay. There, it's a room again. Now I can go to sleep. Hopefully. Yay! Alright, that's the first 2 days. Well, I guess I had the day 0 tutorial as well. I have awoken, refreshed. And I think that's gonna be it for this game. I'm actually, like, not super into this. Unfortunately. I feel like where games like Stardew Valley let you kind of jump in and do stuff right away, It just seems like everything in this game is taking a really long time to be able to do. And, you know, maybe that's me fumbling around with the controls or whatever. But, like, basically I would rather be playing Stardew Valley than this. That's all. What a shame I pick it up quickly. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point. I'm just not super feeling it right now. And I think I'm going to swap over to some Fairy Tale Fables. I just saved, so yes. Alright, so I will be right back.